Hey, mascot. Lugnut said you can have your head back.
Really? Did he apologize?
Not at all. You gonna go make him?
Not at all.
Alright then. Let me just get this back on.
Careful. Careful, it's sore.
I'll be careful, I'm trying.
Just careful. Ow! Oh, that's gonna be sore.
Sorry. There you go. You alright now?
Yeah, I feel better. Whew. That's a relief. Boy, it's a good thing that stupid-looking Optimus Prime with the sword isn't around. He'd definitely take my head off if he heard some of the things I said about him. What the hell?!
Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Reveal the Shield Deluxe Optimus Prime. So here we are, and there he is, and we'll just get right down to it. Take a quick look at the packaging. Here we have a nice picture of Optimus Prime. It says Optimus Prime, it doesn't say G2 Laser Optimus Prime or anything, it just says Optimus Prime, but we're going to call it G2 Laser Optimus Prime just because. Reveal the shield! Back here you have your obligatory product shots. And you have your bio. So hurry up and read it. Hurry up! And we're done. So here's the packaging. Mascot, handle this.
I'm on it! Bazinga!
Thanks, buddy.
Anytime.
So, moving on. Here we have Reveal the Shield Prime, which is modeled after the G2 Laser Optimus Prime. It is pretty cool. The one thing that does bug me is kind of the drastic color changes. It's like it goes from black hood right into blue, right into gray, right into black. It just kind of... I wish they could have done a little smoother transition between the colors, but it's okay. I do like the flame deco on the hood. Very indicative of movie Prime, and I'm sure some people are raging about that, but I personally kind of like it. Not bad. Well done. You've got a little trailer hitch here. Up here you got the shield that you can reveal, and I don't know if I'll be able to because, again, my hands are probably too cold to activate it. No. I hate winter. I so hate the winter. Come on. Come on! No, well. Trust me, there would be an Autobot symbol there if I could actually get it to work, if my hands weren't so frigid. But, all in all, though, I mean, it is a nice design. I do like it. And, hey, guess what? It rolls! Ha! It has wheels and it rolls. Who would have thought? Now, for comparison, we have a Deluxe Bumblebee. You can see pretty much the same length. Pretty much your standard deluxe size. So, there you have that. Now, I do have a little QC problem. And unfortunately, I did order this from Big Bad Toy Store, so it's not like I was at an actual store and I could inspect it. And it has to do with these little silver rims. As you can see, the rims here are done in a nice silver paint. And, hey, let's count the silver rims, shall we? Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh! They forgot to paint this last one here. That sucks. Oh well. Like I said, nothing I can do about it. Got this from Big Bad, so... Nothing I can do about it, except just get some silver paint and paint it in myself. And I will. I will do that. But, there you go. That's pretty much it. There's your G2 Prime in his vehicle mode. Now let's get him into his robot mode. So, let's start off by splitting the legs here. We can pull this section out. That's going to be his weapon. Put that to the side for now. Now we're going to come here, bring these doors down. Like that. You're going to take this whole section here and you're going to raise it up, and that will reveal his hands. And you come here, you're going to split this whole section and bring it down like that. Now we'll come down here to the feet. You want to take this back panel here, bring them down, and then bring the feet down like that. You want to come back here and you want to take these panels and flip them around to the inside of the leg like that, like that, and like that. Now you want to take the wheels. You want to take them, you're going to pull them out slightly to untab them and roll them up until they get to a certain point where this will line up, and then you will push the wheel into the thigh. There you go. If you get it lined up right. And you do the same thing with all of the wheels. You take it, roll it up, push it in. And as you can see, it definitely makes the legs look a lot cleaner when you have them pushed in. Just going to bring the wheel up and push it in. And last but not least, take it up and push it in. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain. Get in there. Come on, get in there, man. There you go. And there you have it. Now you got the legs all done. Of course, you can straighten out the arms here. Now, you want to come here, you want to pop the head out, and you want to take this section and rotate it up, and bring that back down. And now you have your head out. Now you want to take these windows, you want to take them and push them in, like so. Just take it, push it in. And one cool thing is there actually is, I don't know if my camera will be able to pick it up, but there actually is a matrix molded into that plastic there, which is pretty cool. And if the light hits those windshields just right, which my lights will not be able to, but if the light hits it just right, you actually will be able to see that matrix through the windshield, which I thought was a very, very cool touch. And now you're going to take this whole section here, and you're just going to bring it up and forward, and then push it down onto the waist. And there you have it. Oh, no. There you don't have it. You still have one more thing to do. You want to take these two sections here, and you want to push them together and tab them together like that. And now there you have it. There is G2 Prime in robot mode. Very, very nicely done. Head sculpt is very cool. It looks a little movie-esque, and again, some people will probably rage about that, but I think it looks kind of cool. And it has a lot of light piping, which you really can't see too well here, but there is some good light piping. And even since these front parts of the grill here are that translucent plastic, the light piping kind of will go through these sections here. It's lighting up a little bit here. There you go. You can kind of see the light piping working a little bit here. It makes for a very, very nice effect. Now, the trailer hitch section here will become his sword. You just take this bit, bring it down, and this bit is on a slider here. And you just take it, slide it down, and bring it around. And there you have your sword. Which again, nicely done. And you can take it and store it back here if you want. It'll just slide down. Like that. Just slide it down. But of course it's meant to be in his hands. So you just arm him up. And he has his sword. And he can double hand it if you want. You can actually take it and feed it into his other hand. Have him holding it samurai style, if you so choose. And I don't know why I'm doing an accent right now. I have no idea. I'm going to stop that now. But very cool figure. Articulation, heads It is on a ball joint, but it doesn't have a lot of movement. You can go side to side. He can move his head downward, but there's not a lot of side to side movement. He can't really look up, and basically you're just moving this whole neck section up if you want him to look up. But arms are a little limited just due to these big shoulders. We can do a 360. Go in and out a little bit, again hindered by this whole shoulder section here. Swivel, elbow. The wrists can swivel, and they also have a little joint here, so you can pivot it, like so. You have a waist joint. Again, it's a little hindered here by this whole backpack section. Thighs are on a ball joint. Well, hips are on a ball joint, rather, excuse me. Hip swivel. Knee only bends that far due to the wheels. Feet can go up and down. They do have a very good pivot, though. They're on a ball joint and do pivot very well. So, a good amount of articulation, although somewhat hindered in places. Still, some good articulation. Now, for comparison, we'll bring in a Classics Prime. Kind of see how he stacks up against a Classics Prime. Pretty good size. I mean, he's a good deluxe size. A good deluxe size Prime. And he's quite cool. I do like him, although the only thing I think of when I see this figure is RID Scourge. That's all I see when I look at this figure is RID Scourge. This is the only time in my life I've ever begged for a repaint. I don't do repaints, but I am begging for a repaint of this guy. I want RID Scourge. Somebody paint this thing black. That's all I want. That's all I want. But, oh no, though, it's still a pretty cool figure. I would recommend that you pick him up. If you see him, pick him up. He's pretty darn cool. And I think you'll like him once you have him in hand. I'd say give it a try. Why not? Why not? So, there you have it. I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Reveal the Shield Deluxe Class Optimus Prime. This is EmGo saying, not only does Optimus Prime stand up for you and me, but he stands up for those less fortunate.
Hi, I'm Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots and pop culture icon. I am here to talk to you today about a condition that affects 1 out of every 4 Transformers, and that is shelf-forming syndrome. There are many robots that suffer from this horrifying condition, even some who we all thought would never be affected by SWS. That's why we here at the SWS Foundation are asking for your help. For a donation of just $12, you can rescue one of these shelf warmers and provide them with shelter and love. Just $12. That's just 4 cents a day. Give or take. I'm not too good at math. But just 4 cents a day could save one of these unfortunate victims of shelf warming. We have operators working around the clock to accept your donations.
Please, why can't we hire more people?
You just answer those phones.
Yes, sir.
Remember, only you can put an end to shelf-forming syndrome. So reach into your pockets and make a donation. Why am I so dedicated to this cause? Because I myself have suffered from SWS. Donate today.
This is not a real charity. If you actually call this number, it will either be disconnected, non-existent, or someone will answer the phone saying, "What the f*** are you talking about?"